Have you ever gotten to Disneyland and wondered, I'm hungry, where can I eat? Well, let's take a look at that. Hey everybody, it's Kat from the Mouse Scout, and today we're at Disneyland in California and we're going to take a look at where we can eat on Main Street. Surprisingly, there are several options. For table service, you've got the Plaza Inn and the Carnation Cafe. For quick service, you've got the Jolly Holiday Bakery, the CocaCola Refreshment Corner, and the Little Red Wagon Corn Dogs. For snacks, you've got Starbucks and the Gibson Girl Ice Cream. Let's start our journey today at the Plaza Inn. This is a family-style buffet in a lavish Victorian setting. It's actually one of the first restaurants that opened with the park back in 1955, and it was one of Walt's favorite places to eat when he was at Disneyland. Back then it was named the Little Red Wagon Inn, and Walt's wife Lillian hand-picked many of the furnishings. You enter through beautiful beveled glass doors into a marbled foyer with gingerbread woodwork. After you check in out front, there may be a line. You go around a corner, and that's where you get to take your picture with Minnie Mouse in front of a little herb garden. When you're there, you may get to meet Winnie the Pooh and Tigger, Max, who is Goofy's son, by the way, Chip and Dale, Captain Hook, but the characters may change from time to time. The breakfast buffet features a good variety of food. They've got made-to-order omelets, Mickey waffles, French toast, scrambled eggs, bacon, sausage, biscuits and gravy, breakfast potatoes, pastries, breads, fruit, and hot and cold cereal. And it's actually a really fun way to start your day. For evening, the buffet offers their famous fried chicken. They also offer a slow-roasted pot roast. They have chopped salad, salmon, penne pasta with your choice of sauce. Oh, and of course, there are the wide variety of desserts, too. For dinner, you can just walk in, or there may be a line out front. But for breakfast, you do have to make reservations in advance. So I do recommend that you either go to the Disney website to make those reservations, or call Disney Dining at 714-781-DINE. Have you ever been strolling down Main Street and happened to look over and see people eating in an outdoor cafe? Well, that is the Carnation Cafe. And for years, I would pass it in such a hurry to get to the rides, until I finally gave it a try a few years ago. They serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but for me, it's my favorite place for breakfast. They serve Eggs Benedict, which I love, and it's fairly priced. The restaurant is Victorian style with a lot of wood and stained glass light fixtures. The outside patio is my favorite, where you can sit under striped umbrellas and just watch people walking down Main Street. For breakfast, we tried the Mickey waffles, which were good, the frittata, which was just okay, and the Eggs Benedict, which was excellent. But as you can see from the menu, there's plenty more for us to try next time. For lunch and dinner, they have the same menu: burgers, salads. They've got fried pickles, which everyone seems to rave about. They're just not for me. When we were there last, we had the fried chicken, which was okay, good. And then I had the sourdough burger, which it really wasn't that good, although the French fries were tasty. Reservations here are a must for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I can't tell you how many times I've watched them turn people away while I was waiting. So as soon as you know that you're going to go, make that reservation. Down at the end of Main Street, when you turn towards Adventureland, there's the Jolly Holiday Bakery Cafe. It's themed after Mary Poppins, and Mary herself can be seen up on top of the building as a weather vane. They have soup, salad, and sandwiches, but more importantly, they have pastries. The building itself is really beautiful. It's so richly detailed, and it always looks like it's freshly painted. I really love the decor, and I especially like the little penguin waiters. There are little knickknacks around in cases, and they remind me of stuff that my grandmother would have had in her house. In the mornings, they have breakfast croissants, and in the afternoon, they have toasted cheese sandwiches with tomato basil soup, which is really nice. And they have other food too. Around meal times it can get really busy and the line can get quite long. But the good news is that they have mobile ordering pickup, which means I can go take a seat, rest my feet, place my order on my phone, and they'll send me a text when it's ready. And they have a lot of outdoor seating with umbrellas for shade. Next door to the Jolly Holiday is the CocaCola refreshment corner. It's a little walk-up counter where they have hot dogs, sourdough chili bowls, soft pretzel, desserts, and fountain drinks, so I can get my Coca-Cola here on ice, which is very important. Outside they have a few tables with umbrellas, and you can sit and listen to the ragtime piano player. He's not always there, but when he is, he really adds to the old-timey feeling of the place. When we were there last week, Alice in Wonderland showed up. It was really cute, and she played musical chairs with all the kids. Our second quick service spot is the Little Red Wagon. It's at the end of Main Street by the photo supply store, and the only thing they serve here are corn dogs with potato chips. But these are quite delicious and big. As a matter of fact, last week I overheard a couple of women bemoaning how they had made a mistake ordering 2 each because they are so large. Behind the wagon they have some tables for seating, and the lines can get really long here, so bring your patience. Good news for people who like Starbucks. You can get it in the parks now. Okay, well, you've been able to get it there for a while, but it's in the market house right next to the lockers. They also have yummy snacks here too. More pastries. There's a lot of pastries on Main Street. And then once you get your coffee and your snack, they have a charming little room that looks like a study off to the side. There's not much seating, but it's very cozy. As everybody knows, there is no dieting when you're on vacation. So now we should stop into the Gibson ice cream parlor. It's right next door to the Carnation Cafe, and they serve sundaes and fresh-made waffle cups, ice cream floats, and of course, ice cream by the scoop. One last thing to mention are the food carts. They do have a few on Main Street where you can get healthy snacks and unhealthy snacks. And then, of course, there is the Candy Palace. That's usually my last stop before I leave the park. To make your reservations or to check out the menus for their latest offerings, go to the Disney website, or you can call Disney Dining at 714-781-DINE. Well, that's our culinary trip down Main Street. Are you hungry? I'm hungry. So, have you eaten on Main Street? What was your experience like? Comment down below and let me know what you think. If you liked our video and found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing because we will be uploading new videos every Friday to show you what Disney has to offer for your magical vacations. In the meantime, have a wonderful week and remember, it's all just designed for fun.